Once upon a time, in the heart of the countryside stood a grand old mansion known as Valentine Manor. Legend had it that the mansion was cursed by a scorned lover centuries ago, and every Valentine's Day since, strange occurrences would unfold within its walls. The story goes that a young woman named Isabella Valentine fell deeply in love with a dashing nobleman named Alexander. Their love was the talk of the town, and they planned to marry on Valentine's Day. However, on the eve of their wedding, Alexander disappeared without a trace, leaving Isabella heartbroken and humiliated. Devastated and consumed by grief, Isabella's love turned to bitterness, and she cursed the manor in her anguish. She vowed that if she couldn't have her love, then no one would, and that every Valentine's Day, the mansion would be haunted by the spirits of lost love. Years passed, and the legend of Valentine Manor grew. Many brave souls ventured into the mansion on Valentine's Day, seeking thrills and adventure, but none returned the same. Some claimed to have heard the mournful cries of Isabella echoing through the halls, while others swore they saw the ghostly figure of Alexander wandering the grounds, searching for his lost love. One Valentine's Day, a group of friends decided to spend the night in Valentine Manor, determined to uncover the truth behind the legend. As they entered the mansion, they were greeted by a chilling silence that seemed to weigh heavily on their souls. As the night wore on, strange things began to happen. Shadows danced in the candlelight, and whispers echoed through the halls. The group soon realized they were not alone, and the spirits of Valentine Manor were restless. One by one, the friends began to disappear, swallowed by the darkness that lurked within the mansion's walls. Terrified and desperate to escape, the remaining survivors searched frantically for a way out, but the mansion seemed to twist and turn, leading them deeper into its haunted depths. Finally, as dawn broke on Valentine's Day, only one of the friends remained. Trembling with fear, they stumbled out of the mansion, haunted by the memories of the horrors they had witnessed. To this day, Valentine Manor stands as a testament to the power of love and the darkness that lies within the human heart. And every Valentine's Day, the spirits of lost love continue to roam its halls, forever trapped in a tragic tale of love and betrayal. In a quaint little town nestled amidst rolling hills, there stood an ancient chapel known as St. Valentine's Sanctum. The chapel bore witness to many love stories and celebrations over the centuries, but beneath its serene facade lay a dark secret. Legend had it that on the eve of Valentine's Day, a pact was made within the chapel's sacred walls. It was said that three young lovers, consumed by jealousy and desire, struck a deal with a mysterious entity known only as the Heartseeker. The Heartseeker was said to possess the power to grant any wish related to matters of the heart, but at a steep price. Those who made a pact with the Heartseeker would be forever bound to its will, doomed to roam the earth as restless spirits until they fulfilled their end of the bargain. Centuries passed, and the tale of the Valentine's Eve Pact faded into obscurity until one fateful Valentine's Day, when a group of curious teenagers stumbled upon the abandoned chapel. Drawn by whispers of the pact and fueled by youthful bravado, the teenagers decided to test the legend for themselves. Ignoring the warnings of the townsfolk, they gathered within the chapel on the eve of Valentine's Day, their hearts pounding with anticipation. In the dim light of flickering candles, they called out to the Heartseeker, each whispering their deepest desires into the silent darkness. They pleaded for love, for passion, for anything that would fill the void in their hearts. But as the last echoes of their pleas faded into the night, a chill descended upon the chapel, and the atmosphere grew heavy with foreboding. Suddenly, the air was alive with whispers, and a figure materialized before them, its eyes burning with an otherworldly light. The Heartseeker had come to collect its due. With a voice like ice, it demanded payment for its services, and the teenagers soon realized the true cost of their desires. One by one, they were consumed by the darkness, their souls torn asunder by the weight of their selfish wishes. As dawn broke on Valentine's Day, the chapel stood silent once more, its ancient stones bearing witness to the tragic fate of those who dared to tamper with the forces of love and fate. And though the legend of the Valentine's Eve Pact faded into obscurity once more, the chapel remained a haunted reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows of desire. In the heart of a bustling city, there lay a forgotten garden hidden behind towering buildings and overgrown with vines. This garden, once a place of beauty and tranquility, had long been abandoned, its secrets buried beneath layers of neglect and decay. But on Valentine's Day, when the moon hung low in the sky and the streets lay quiet, the garden stirred with life once more. It was said that on this night, the spirits of lost lovers roamed the garden's tangled paths, their whispers carried on the wind like echoes of a forgotten melody. One Valentine's Day, a young couple, Sarah and Michael, stumbled upon the garden while searching for a quiet place to escape the chaos of the city. Intrigued by the garden's hidden beauty, they ventured inside hand in hand, unaware of the darkness that lurked within. As they wandered deeper into the garden, Sarah and Michael felt a strange sense of unease creeping over them. The air grew thick with an oppressive weight, and the once vibrant flowers wilted beneath their gaze. Ignoring the warning signs, the couple pressed on, drawn deeper into the heart of the garden by an unseen force. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight, where a lone statue stood amidst a sea of wilted roses. The statue, a depiction of two lovers locked in an eternal embrace, seemed to pulsate with a strange energy, and Sarah and Michael felt a chill run down their spines. Before they could react, the whispers began. Faint at first, like the rustling of leaves in the wind, but growing steadily louder until they filled the air with a cacophony of sound. Sarah and Michael clutched each other in terror as the whispers surrounded them, their words unintelligible yet filled with an undeniable sense of longing and despair. Suddenly, the statue came to life before their eyes, its stone features twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes. With a blood-curdling scream, Sarah and Michael turned to flee, but the garden seemed to shift and change around them, trapping them in its grasp. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, Sarah and Michael were found huddled together in the garden, their minds shattered by the horrors they had witnessed. They spoke of whispers that spoke of lost love and betrayal, of a darkness that lurked within the heart of the garden, waiting to consume all who dared to enter. And though the garden remained hidden from sight, its presence lingered in the hearts of those who had been touched by its darkness, a reminder of the dangers that lay hidden beneath the surface of love's sweet embrace.